trying this again. One more time. Alright. Okay, so I tried to stream earlier. Now I'm on this. Wonders. Tried to stream earlier and the weather cut me off. Plus the laptop had crashed. I think a little bit of water got into the Wi-Fi antenna is what happened. But it's fine now, it seems to be. It kind of short-circuited it. So here we go. That's the bad part about not being wired in and living in the van. I have to put my the little Wi-Fi antenna outside to pick up the signal better. And sometimes the weather is not so friendly here. Sometimes the weather is not so friendly. Anyways, right after that last stream, I figured out what I was doing wrong. I needed to add a loop to where... I'll show you in a moment. But I fixed it. And I made sure the hit points were reset on that little door object. Let's see here. How loud is this? This is 40. Hopefully I'm coming in loud and clear. But yeah, I fixed it right after the stream. The only thing I did was add what was happening is let's see, where is that at? Is it an object? Yeah, probably. Door. No, it's not an object, it's platforms. Dang it. I need to... Platforms there. Traps and plats. Here. There it is, castle door. So I only had this single link from here to here, and that's when the dog barked, this was activated and the dog went through the teleporter. But I needed a way to, and it would always stay in the bark state. That was it. It wouldn't do anything else. So I had to add a link going back to this. And this one resets the hit points for the castle door. It uses everything uses hit points pretty much. The enemies, things you interact with. And so yeah, that's all it does. So once it goes through this loop, it resets itself. And that worked. I had to change the timing a little bit in the dog because I noticed the dog's bark sound. When the dog barks, it says this little link going back is after a certain time passes, which is 0.40. Now I had 0.10 up here, but I changed it to 0.40, so now the dog completes its bark and it goes to the door. So it works. Hey, Security Gaming. Yeah. Hopefully, you guys can't even see it, can you? OBS just disconnected and reconnected. OBS has been acting weird. Hold on a second. Wonder why my hotkey isn't working. Well, I did have to reset and make sure numlock is on. Yeah, I had to Hey, Lunas. Yeah, I had to restart I had to restart my laptop earlier. It crashed completely out when I was messing with this. We were having a thunderstorm, and when I reset, the numpad went off, so I couldn't change screens. But anyways, all that stuff I was talking about in the background is just these objects. I was making a door that leads to a teleporter, and I had to fix this loop here where at the beginning, when the dog attacks it, hit points are 0, it goes to this goes to the dog and teleports the dog to a different layer, and it goes into a teleporter. And all that little code I was just talking about made a little game mechanic to where I can bark and go through doors to get to different places. Hey, Alien Sun. Hopefully the stream will go okay. It's been thunderstorming here all day, and my Wi-Fi signal is not that great. Not gonna lie. It's it's a little wet out there. Look, my dog has turbo. Yeah, you can fart. You can fart now, and it gives a little speed fart. Whee! Oh, I fell off. Okay, so what I was just talking about, there's an object right here in front of this door, and when you go up to it and bark, you go through the door and you come out over here on the other side of this bottomless pit here. Whee! I guess it works if you fart too. Yep, because the fart is an attack. So I've been designing a few mechanics, and we're just gonna fart our way through the door. Yeah, we gotta clean her a bit. Just clean on the carpet in the royal castle. The royal castle isn't finished yet, so it's gonna be a while. It looks like I got some kind of weird thing going on here, and it's not bad, but there's really no way I could change the way that looks though. I was working on the graphics for the background and finally got that somewhat done, I guess. I would like to make some little light shimmers through the windows though. There's a sunset back there. Let me see if I can. Oh, well, yeah, I gotta go this way. Oh, I just jumped back and forth. Whee! I fell off. Okay, that was the end of the level. So yeah, I'm just designing this level right now. Trying to. I paid my last ticket payment on my car today. So I'm, a little bit broke, but at least that's it. It's final. I don't have to pay any more on that ticket, as far as I know. The last payment was like $89, and yay! I got it paid off. Yeah, I got a ticket back in New Year's because I couldn't afford insurance, so I was driving to work without insurance, and they busted me. Not that I wanted to or anything, it's just I've always tried to keep insurance on my car. It's just that work was so slow. And it was either, wasn't making enough to pay insurance. It's like I think it's like 400 and some bucks every 6 months, something like that. I wasn't even making near. I was making like maybe $30 every 2 weeks, and I just couldn't afford it at the time. But I got it paid off today. I'm pretty sure they better not send me something else saying, "Well, you owe this now." No. Yeah, I'm back. I think, Mama. I don't know. We'll see how it goes here. But yeah, I fixed my little door problem. I was just talking to them about that. I got it fixed right after the stream too. I restarted the laptop and then I booted this back up, and I was like, I was so close. But I got it fixed. I can go back and forth through the doors now. You still have to bark at it. I hate that you have to bark at it, but that's the only way. If I push up, the up key is jump. So you can't just press up to go through there. I mean, I could. Let me see what it does. Well, no, I can't, because it relies on an attack. So when I attack, it goes through the door. So you gotta go up and bark at the doors. I need to make I should hang a sign here that says, "Do not bark." No barking. That way maybe somebody will bark, because people are going to try to instantly go over this way. They're not going to know what to do. It's like, how do I get over there? They're not going to know what those doors actually function back there. Okay, I don't know what that was about. That's kind of weird. Oh, I know what it is. The dog is staying in because it looped back and forth really fast. The dog is staying in this function for too long. This last one here. This one, it has to be shorter than 40. This one can be probably 5. Because the dog is staying too long in between realms. I don't know if any of this makes sense, but it's all in my head. The dog is staying between layers too long, and he's hitting the teleporter twice. Is what's going on. So if let me see what happens if I go and bark at it now. Yeah, I think that fixed it. Oh no, see, it did it again. It's staying between too quick for too long. So if I keep trying to move, it'll just go back and forth. It's hitting that teleporter back and forth, back and forth. So I need to make that the shortest time possible that you're back there. But I don't think I can because it's gonna cause other issues. So like 0.2 maybe. We're gonna try this, but I think that'll cause a different issue. The issue I had before was he wasn't doing the full bark animation because the full bark animation is 0.40. Let's see what happens here. You might get through the teleporter faster, but the bark is going to be cut off. More than likely. Let's see. Yeah, that's too short. I'm still in the layer behind somewhere. The timing is so you can see the dog didn't pop up here. I'm just behind the screen somewhere. So the timing thing is pretty crucial too. Let's try 0.5. On this part. I don't think it matters about this part because this is going from bark. Maybe it does. Yeah, it actually does. Let's run over here. Hit turbo. Yeah, okay, that's still too. Dang it. So how do we do this now? So we've run into a new issue. Set them both to 10 for now. This one moves to layer 7. The dog hits the portal, jumps over to the other door, and then after 10 milliseconds pass, the dog jumps back to layer 6 where the level is, the walkable level, and then after another certain time passes, the dog jumps back to the idle. So it's like you solve one problem. Yeah, I paid off my ticket. Finally paid it off. Finally. Took a while. You know, because I have to save for the problem with that is me making $30, okay? That's gone. That's gone the first time I go to the store. To go to the store get something. Get out of here. Yeah. The car still isn't legal to go on the road yet, but at least I don't have to worry about the ticket anymore. But you know, if my job, I'm working. By the time I make my $30, stop at the store, get bread, something to eat, or a little bit of gas for the generator, that's gone. That's gone in a heartbeat. And then, you know, I did make some money on the stream. I sent in like $200-300 from getting donations on the stream and stuff. But I still had to buy, you know, I still had to buy supplies. I could either eat for a day or not eat for a day. You know what I mean? Because this is the only job I have that I could get to. Sadly. But now I'm getting paid a little bit more. Getting paid some to do that that Muriel, you know, which I've already used that money too. So it's a little tough. So I gotta figure this out. This is still causing problems. So we want let's see, multiplier 7. There's 7. Hey, Alien Sun, I appreciate it. See that popping up there. Cool. Gifted membership. Nice. You got 10 more. 10 more going. That's really cool, man. Thank you. They can go watch that short. I got a new short that's just come out. It's like a members first short of the painting that I was working on. I finally finished it. It took about 3 weeks. Well, it's not completely finished. We're going to do a sign on it too, some lettering. That's the farm's name. I'm waiting to see what he wants to put on there. He's got some font styles that he wants to do. He just hasn't sent them to me yet. But we're going to put the farm's name on there, and then it'll be completely finished. The fonts take forever though, if it's big letters. Because first I have to find a way, you know, I have to find a way to put them up there, then make them perfect. Normally I use a projector, but it's a round surface, so the image, if I do an image, it gets distorted because it's round. So I have to distort the image to where it lines up straight on the rounded water tank. Which is, hey Susan, appreciate the thumbs up. That's awesome, Aliens. I appreciate it, man. Man, you've already done that how many times this month? Been quite a bit. Let's see, Loki got one. Who all got one here? We got let me read these here if I can. We got Rickless Games, Dark Star, there we go. Mr. Wolfums, Loki, Marissa, Kevin Cat Daddy, not Marty, Diamond Fox, and W Snoop Dogg. Q. Just watching the short that came out. Yeah. It's a little hard to even here's what I gotta go through. This is only let's see here. Here's the folder I have to go through. Some of these are images too. I don't know why my face is up there, but yeah, some of these are images too. But so this is not the video. Some of these are videos. Some of them's images, just photos. But like these are all videos. They're like 30 minutes long to. That was 24 minutes. This one's 25 minutes. That was 10 minutes, a short one. 30 minutes, 37, 34, and here's all the ones I have time lapsed so far, from video 1 to video 41. So this made the videos a lot shorter. They're still like a gig each. At 1.3 gigs. That was 60. Yeah, okay, that one's shorter, smaller. This is the FOV seen at the first of that. At the first of that little short, which I won't play it here. I just want to wait. I want to wait and let it come out for other people too. I don't know what that beam sound was, but so here's 40 some videos I've already edited. They're already time lapsed, and but I still have to go through about 40 more. They're just scattered about down through here. And there's a bunch of photos. There's some really nice sunset photos in here I took. But it's finished as far as I know. I just got to do the lettering. There's a cactus that bloomed out the other day. Little barrel cactus. I like taking pictures like this too. I used to have so many photos. It's a beautiful little flower. Right now, this same cactus, it's out here in the front yard, if you call it a front yard. I don't know. It has about 6 flowers on it now. I'll take a picture of it again when they're bloomed out. When they come out every morning. It's like the flowers come out, they get their sunshine, and then at 6 o'clock they start closing up when they go back into the shade. And you just don't want to touch it. You don't want to touch these things. They're a little dangerous. You got all kinds of little spikies on them. Everything's got spikes on it out here. Even the tree leaves. The trees. The rocks. No. They're terrible. My voice just broke. My voice just broke. Anyways, I got some images too. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, back to this. So this. So after a certain amount of time passes, do I even need this? Does this have to be 5? Does this just jump into the idle? Let me check this here. What does this do? Okay, it jumps to this. Maybe I should put here for it to wait instead of after a certain time. Here's a wait. So we're gonna have it wait 10 maybe. Take that 1 off there. And then it does this. So I may not even need this. I can take that out, change this to unconditionally, or yeah, change it to unconditionally. The Muriel looks awesome. Yeah, it was interesting. The flower's so pretty. Yeah. Glad I was a member to see it. Yeah, I needed to do something for members only. That's the only thing I could do right now. I will have a members only stream where I want to give away a game. I've already got the key for it. It's on Steam. It's a Steam game. Hopefully, it's in everybody's region. I don't really know how that works. Hopefully they can get the game. It's a cute game, so it's pretty cool. Let's see what happens here. Okay, it came out. Okay, so far this. Oops. Oh. Well, it broke. Well, it's not broke, but if you're not in the doorway, the bark gets cut off. How close? Right there. There's where the bark starts getting cut off. Dang it. And that's to do with the short time period, the 10. So maybe I set that one to 40. 40. I don't think I need to set this one to 40 though. This one can be very low, like I think 5, because you won't be barking while you're teleporting. At least I hope. I hope not. Must have taken a minute or two. Yeah, yeah. The Muriel took about 3 weeks, and this is working on it like not daily, but pretty close to daily. Working on it in the mornings before the sun comes up, because it gets too hot to paint. If it gets too hot, the paint dries before you can get it on there. Why am I running in slow motion this week? Oh, okay. Well, turbo. I run off the ledge there. So is this still working? No, still got a glitch there. It's not a game-breaking glitch, but he's like freaking out, you know. Man, is it because of this? The 0.5. Okay, what about then 40? That's as long as the bark animation is. Is it because of that? Let's see. If you go to your order in CD keys, it shows the regions worldwide. Yeah, WW or NA or okay. Well, because I bought the game, I bought 2 of them at the same time. It was like it wasn't something really expensive. So I mean, I hope I can. I hope him. Okay, he's getting his full bark out now. It's still working. So what was the other issue? Oh yeah, if I keep moving. See, maybe I can pause the dog here so that you can't move. I think that would be a good idea. See, move to layer 7, and here I can freeze the dog so that you can't move. That would work. Let me see. Lock object. We'll try that. Lock object. Set by object, that would be the player. And yeah. Well, let's click on that, I guess. So lock the player. So I don't know if I need it to be before this or after. These go in order over here. This is like the first thing that happens. This is the second thing that happens. That'll keep the dog from moving. And then it'll go to after a certain time passes. And then we'll unlock the dog here. We'll have it move, wait, and unlock. So that might work. So release lock on the player. And I think the lock just keeps you from moving it, keeps you from doing anything. That might work, yeah. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, I'll have to go on there and see Alien Sun. I'm not sure. I think it only shows games for my region though. Let me look at it for a minute. I'll put you guys on. Like, I think this is my camera. Yeah, I'm just kind of sitting back here. My dirty shirt. This shirt's filthy. Let me look at that real quick. I can close this too. I don't need this open. CD keys. There we go. CD keys. Let's go there and see. I am curious about that. Let's see. Does it show my purchases? I'm sure it does. My account, my orders. There we go. It will show the region. Okay. Region. Order details. Worldwide. Okay, that's good to know. Yep. So that one's worldwide. Awesome. So that means anybody can get it. So I don't use Streamlabs. So what I'm going to do is draw names. Probably anybody that wants to enter, they could just let me know, or I'll pin it at the top. Let me know if you want to enter to win. And what I'm going to do is the old fishbowl and name drawing. I'll do it live. I'll write your name down on a little piece of paper. I need some paper. I didn't think that through. I didn't think it through. Cutesy peachy face. So yeah, I'll write the names down on a little piece of paper and then drop them into like a bowl, whatever I can find that I have here. And then I'll just stir it up real good, shake it up, draw names, and whoever pops out, I'll hold it up. You guys can see it. That'll work. We'll do it the old-fashioned way. I'm a little old-fashioned like that. Actually, I just don't have the technology. I probably do, but yeah, since I do use the camera, it doesn't bother me to show my face or anything like that. And you'll draw names digitally? No, I'll draw them on paper. Draw them on paper, Mama. I'll drop like the old draw names from a hat. In real life, I'll do it. I'll drop them in a bow and then just pull one out whenever the time comes. We'll have to set a. Wait. What is the drawing for? What do you mean? What drawing? It's a drawing. It's what it's called. You draw names. No, you don't draw the names. No. Not doodle the names. Write the names on a piece of paper and then draw them out of the bow. Yeah, there you go. You're very confused, lady. You're very confused. No, that's just what it's called. It's called drawing names. I'm going to draw all the names real fancy. No. But yeah, you got it. You got it, Mama. That's what we're talking about. Yeah, I know what you mean. But what are we drawing out of the names? We're pulling names out of the hat. Somebody please explain this to Mama. I'm sure you guys have drawn names before, haven't you? Am I the only one that old? It's just called drawing names. You draw names. You draw water out of a well. It's that type of thing. How are we pulling names out of that? It's for the raffle. It's sort of a raffle to give away a game. Yeah. It's to raffle a game key off. You must have missed that part or something. But yeah, I have a game. Oh, okay, you missed that part. Okay. Yeah, I was trying to figure out how to set it up to do it because I don't use Streamlabs. I mean, I'm sure I could go on a website and do the spinning wheel, but since I don't mind showing my face on camera, I can just physically write people's name. Yeah. I can physically just write people's name on a piece of paper and drop it in a bowl, and then pull the names out live on stream, and then give away the game. It'll be a fun game. If you've watched any of the stuff I played, it's nothing like, it's not like Doom or nothing like that. I just don't want to tell what it is yet. And some people may already have it, I wanted the game for a long time, and then I finally found it on sale really cheap, and I was like, okay, this will be a cute little game to play, you know, and it'll be good. Hey, Imru! Imru! It's still raining. It's not raining here, but it's still thundering and stuff off in the distance. So hopefully the stream is going okay. I've got like 2 bars down here right now for the Starlink. It keeps jumping up and down, I noticed. So hopefully I don't get any buffering and whatnot. Speaking of Imru, at Lunas, thank you so much for High on Life. Oh no, that's awesome. I appreciate it. I gotta play that game too someday. I got it off of CD Keys a while back, and that's the reason I didn't enter. I've already got the game, but it does look really fun though. It's just goofy. It's right up my alley, you know. And I already bought the game, High on Life. I just can't play my gaming laptop during the day. It is just way too hot in here. It is way too hot. So I haven't been streaming on it lately. Not too much anyway. I'd like to do it during the day. I guess this is a pretty decent hour. But my solar, where I run on solar, my solar is draining as we speak, you know. So that's the bad part about the gaming laptop. That only gives me about 4 hours to play. But I've been looking at this thermoelectric laptop cooler, which I think will work. I've messed around with those thermoelectric, they're called, I think it's Pelter pads, or Pelter, yeah, so it's like a Pelter pad thing. It uses electricity to cool, and it's like a refrigerator. It gets ice cold on one side, scalding hot on the other side though. So it might be hot in the van, but it'll keep the laptop cool. And I just noticed a little buffer there for a second. It's funny, it keeps saying, it keeps saying, great job, Ellington. Good shot, Ellington? What do you mean? Good job, Ellington. You did it. Lol. Great job. Man, my back hurts. I woke up this morning and I had, my eyes were so puffy. Nah, I can't put a water cooling system on this. It's a laptop. It'll be, and plus it's too expensive for me. But I have a thermoelectric pad that's going to go on it. I'm kind of scared of those too, because the back of my gaming laptop is open. Like, it's not open. It's open to where things can go up in there though, so I got to be careful. I don't know if I can actually show you. I cut out the little screens on the bottom of it to let more airflow through, because it got so hot it melted my. Let me see if I can show you guys this. It melted my stickers off. Oops, I don't know what I just. Hopefully I didn't just disconnect something. Oh no, okay, I see what that was. Let me see if you can see anything. Yeah, maybe. If I turn the lights up. It's as bright as that goes. Okay, I'll have to get a flashlight. But the gaming laptop's right here. It's got dust all over it. Good grief. There used to be an Intel sticker here and a NVIDIA sticker, and they ran down the laptop. The laptop frame's made of metal. It's so dusty. Good grief. Do I ever clean? Yep. Every day almost. It just gets so dusty here. But the back of the laptop, you can see that cooler sitting under it. This thing here. If I turn it on there. Oh, yeah, it ain't gonna come on. Okay. It's drained of power right now, and then I got a speaker back here, which I don't use. I don't even know why it's there. There's a cooler there. Great. Okay, there, it came back on. There, it came back on. Hopefully I don't lose Come on, dude. Let me disconnect that Wi-Fi antenna. Maybe that's the problem. Okay, hopefully this stays connected. I'm tapping on the phone because I wasn't sure if it was going to start buffering again. Yeah. It's thunder and we're having a thunderstorm outside, so it's kind of weak right now. Yeah, the van's something else. I live in a van, by the way. I'm sure Lunas. Yeah, I think I've said that on Lunas's presence before. If you go on my, I think you joined my Discord, but if you go on the Discord, you can see pictures of the van when it's all pretty and lit up. Right now, it's a little trashy. It's a little dirty in here. I've been outside all week, almost. Anyways, we're gonna play through this again. Make sure we'll see what happens. Because I had the player lock and then unlock. Hopefully it doesn't bug out on me and quit working. No, I can still run back and forth. So then, so how come it ain't locking? I can still move back and forth like that. I should. Okay, now I'm behind the screen. Good grief. Release lock and that lock didn't work. That didn't work at all. So let me take that back out. And what did I put it in? Lock. Yeah, lock object. Yeah, that didn't work. Is there a freeze object here somewhere? Let me look. That didn't work at all. And did I put that in these doors also? Bark. Wait. This stuff's fine. Okay. Just in the player. So it has to be here. Like freeze object or pause object. Lock object. Let's see. Lock object on screen. Lock object touch. This object. No. Okay, that didn't seem to work. Let me look around here for a minute. Store object, disable object. Well, no. Don't want to do that. Maybe. But we're going to look for something else though. Rotate, flip, nope, shake. This is all effects. Hide particles, disable that. No, none of that'll work. Change game speed. No. Execute script. Nope. Dang it. So maybe disable. Disable object. And then we got enable. Enabled. Okay, we'll try that one. It disables this object. This is the object right here, the player. And then we'll enable. Yeah, but if it disables the object, how can it run these other scripts? That's what I'm wondering. Enable object. Well, it should be this object. Object self player. So if it's disabled here, is it going to run this, the rest of the stuff? We'll find out. I don't think it is. It's because it's disabled. Maybe. Just run through the door and disappear. Eee. Oh, it disappeared. Okay, well, there's my vanishing act. Okay, so that didn't work. So you can't disable it. Yeah, take those back out. I thought for sure this would work. Lock the object. Set move direction. Oh no. Nope. Template move. Nope. Man, why does this not work though? There's gotta be something up here. Lock object on contact. Lock. And that might be what's happening to this too. It's just locking the object and it's not running the rest of the script. Or the rest of the code or whatever. Lock object on screen. Nope. Lock object touched by it. Nope. We just want to lock the player for a moment so the player can't move. And then what? It didn't work though. So what's the point, I wonder? It moved to this layer, locks. And then maybe I should put the weight in here and take this out like I did with this one. So let's try that. Oh crap. You know what, undo that for a second. I need to see what the time was. Undo. The time is 0:40. Okay. Yeah. We'll add it in first. Have it weight. There's a weight function here somewhere. There. 0.40. .40. 0.40. It's like I have no idea what I'm doing either. Like I do, but I don't. So it locks, then it goes 0.40. This will change unconditionally after the 40 seconds or whatever. Let's see if this works. How much programming do you need to make mods? Well, mods are normally like hacks, but if you're like physically building a mod for, I used to work on a game called Rigs of Rods and just make mods for it, you know. So modding and programming is really different, sort of. I mean, you can program things like you got mods for like Minecraft. Some of them are programmed. You don't necessarily have to program. Oh yeah, it. It locked the object, but it broke it. You just jump back and forth way too much. So I'll take this back out. That lock ain't gonna work. I am not a programmer. I'm a designer. I don't know. Like I learned Lura script for placing items in a game level. Like Lura script is like coordinates, pretty much. Lura, L-U, what is it? How do you spell it? Lura script. Yeah, but I'm no programmer though. Like all these functions you see over here are already programmed in for this pixel game engine. Mods are a totally different thing, really. They can have programming in them though. You would just have to learn the game script that they used, that the game engine used. Yeah. Was thinking of making mods for a specific game. Okay. Yeah, you would have to study. I forgot now. You would have to study whatever script they're using, and then make mods. That the way that they would make mods for them. Like the game. I've modded Quake 3 Arena. I've modded. Oh gosh, a game called Street Legal Redline Racing, Rigs of Rods, Viper Racing. Viper Racing is a really old game, and I learned to mod with hex code, with hexa, you know, binary code, pretty much zeros and ones. And then they make modding tools also. They, as in the fans of the games, you'll find people making. Yeah, it's difficult. Like all this, I this is a game engine that I'm working in here. So I built everything here that you see on the sides. Everything has its own little script that goes into it. Like this is a script that's built into the game engine. The hit points, all these are scripts, or script or code, But they're already pre-built though, so it's a lot easier. It's easier for me to figure it out when I'm looking at it, like hit points equal 0, instead of a bunch of lines of code. It would get terrible. I programmed one. I programmed. Let's see. I used Visual C++ to program a tic-tac-toe game once. Put my own little graphics in for the tic-tac-toe, and it took me like by the time I was finished, I had already forgotten everything about coding. That's the bad part. My brain don't do it. So I knew I wasn't going to be a person to program, or visually I can do it this way. So what are we going to do here? It's moving. It's waiting the 40 seconds or 40 milliseconds, and then unconditionally. Okay, let's jump over here again. Still need a dog with a minigun. Yeah, I know, right? That'll be for like I said, the Michael Bay version. I'll take the same game, throw a bunch of zombies in it, and have a minigun. There'll be explosions, squeaky toys, farts. Okay, still just jumping back and forth, man. That sucks. Okay, so I broke it again. Yeah, let's put the change unconditionally. Take this back out. We're just gonna have to put the thing back in there. Change if any conditions are met. And welcome in, James. Wait, did I see you up there earlier? What? No. No. Okay. No. Okay. Yeah, welcome in, James. C plus is more common, yeah. Or yeah, C. C is more common. Man, I was so bad. It's like you have to learn, especially for graphics. You have to learn what code like makes a triangle or makes a an image pop up on it. And it's just it's a pain in the butt for my head to wrap around. By the time I learn it, I'll forget something else. And I'm getting too old to learn this type of stuff almost. Or I'm already forgetful. But I get really interested in stuff like this. It keeps my attention. Let's see here. So we're gonna drop that after a certain time passes back in, because which one am I on? Okay, after 40, we put 30 and see what happens. Should be enough time. And then it jumps back here, and then it waits 40. Does it need to be 40? I don't know. Play it again. Play it again. Oh, I did something on here. I'll have to show you. I made a little code that's similar. Well, I can't say similar. I made code that. Okay, at least it's working again. But. Okay, that's. But if I keep moving, see if I keep holding the control keys down, it glitches out. So that's. I need a way to disable his movement like this. When you press A button or up, he jumps. I need a way to disable that movement. Maybe I'll do none here instead of it having the dog's animation, and none here, because we don't really need that. Let me see what happens now. So yeah, maybe that was my problem. It was using this idle animation. I don't think so though. It don't make no sense. It's just an animation. It's not. It don't have controls. Oh, he just he didn't even. He just came back through the door. So do I need more time? Move to layer 7. Wait 30. No, it shouldn't be it. And then wait 30. Yeah. Let me put the crouch animation in, maybe. Because idle, you can automatically take off. Well, you can from crouch too. Maybe I need to add a new animation over here. One that doesn't. No, that won't work. Like a new idle animation that doesn't go to a movement, you know, to where you can't run back and forth. But this one doesn't have any controls. I don't think it matters. I'll put crouch in there though and see what happens. He goes to crouch, then idle, and then back there. He sits down. He's a good boy. Hello, Epic. Epic Legend. I'm working on my game. It's painstakingly. It's painful. so he went into the crouch animation, but I can still move. I can still move back and forth. And like I said, eventually it's gonna break. We can't have that happening. Come on, man. What I could do is I could do it on the level. So let's just put this in idle, or even don't set one for this one. So I haven't. Let's see what happens here. Cool. What's up, Alien Sun, Lunas, and Tethead, and Emru? Remember, Ashes has a free game. Thank you, Mama. Yeah, I wish I had a. Sadly, I can't use Streamlabs on this potato laptop. Okay, he completely disappears there, so that doesn't work. Alright, so let's put the auto animation back into this one. Let's take the animation out of this one and see what happens. It's like it's jumping to the auto animation anyway, so does it really need that auto animation? The world shall never know. Well, hopefully it will. Hopefully it'll know. Hopefully it will. Let's see what happens now. Okay. What happens if I try to move? Still the same thing. And it gets broken. Of course. Dang it, doggy. Why do you have to do that? Yeah, just keep going as long as I go. He's in the background somewhere. He's lost in the background. He fell into the back rooms. Man, why you gotta be like this, doggy? Why you gotta do it? Why can't I disable you? Not affected by gravity. Let me see if there's any options over here somewhere. Ignore movement inputs. Okay, maybe that one. This might actually be what I'm looking for. Ignore move inputs. That's from the controller. And also ignore move inputs on this one. Please let that be it. Hey. I've been working on this pretty much all day when I woke up. Actually, when I woke up, I went outside for about an hour and painted, but I ran out of the stain that we were painting onto the... Okay. Oops. Hey, I think that worked. So now when I'm pressing left and right, he's not... Yeah. He's not doing it. He's not staying in the back rooms. Hey. Hey. We did it. We did it, ladies and gentlemen. The dog can fart move. He still can't jump across there, though. He slows down before this. Jump. Jump, doggy. Whee. Okay. Get a little fall jump. What if I turbo fall jump him across through there? Ready? Okay. We got a little green dust coming out. Oh! Oh, Mama, you can jump as long as he is in the fall animation. So look, if I do it here, yeah, you can jump, but it has to be in the fall animation. It's still not gonna get him across there, but okay, maybe. Wait, we gotta try it again. No, okay. Fart, jump, no. Fart, jump. Fart, jump. Okay, he's going too low to be able to go over there, but that was close. That was a close one. Come on, Turbo Dog, you can do it. Okay, I can't. Okay, one more try. No, one more. I gotta fix the music. It keeps going off too. Okay, so he can't turbo himself across through there, but you can, as you notice, if I'm in turbo and he farts or he starts to fall a little bit, like the downwards animation, like that, he can jump once more, like that. Anyway, okay, this works. Save. Please save, because I've already forgotten what I've done. Oh yeah, I use this ignore movement during motion. Okay, we did it. I think we did it. I finally got my castle doors. I've been working on this all day. Just for some invisible doors that you'll never see and you'll never appreciate. I'm just joking. See, dude, I would not have the patience to make a game. No, it's the reason I could do it is because I have ADHD, right? And if I get tired of working on this little part, I can go do some graphics, or I can jump to a different level and work on something else. So my mind's always staying on working on the game at least, and then I forgot what I was gonna say. we appreciate the invisible doors. Yeah, you guys suffered with me. So I can jump around a lot. So if I get tired of working on a level, I can go work on some of these graphics right here that you see, the little tile sets, or I can work on some sound, or I can go try to find music that'll work with the game. And this transition though, where these door portals are, I gotta change something. The sound, the music keeps resetting, so I gotta change that. We want it to continue and not reset. It took me a week to learn this game engine fairly well. Well, maybe 2 weeks. So here's my 2 portals. That's where the dog is jumping back to this layer, and as soon as it touches this portal, it jumps over here to the second part. But I want in here, I need for it to continue the music, not stop the music. So background sequence, it is continuing. Huh. Interesting. Well, now how am I going to do this? The background music sequence continue. Background music sequence continues. It's not stopping. So why is it stopping? It's stopping for some reason. You know, if it's on stop, yeah, but it's not. It should continue on playing. And I don't even know if you guys can hear that background music. I'll turn it up here in a minute. It's turned down really low. Let's see. James Lunas, hey bud. James, Alien Sun, hey there, bro. And I hope everyone's week is going great, or going well, Mama says. It's going pretty good. Going pretty good. I'm tired though. This sun drains me, man. It is. Let me turn the music up and see what's happening here. Project settings. I've got it turned down really low in project settings because I was working on the footsteps and stuff. So if you notice now, on the dog, I changed the footsteps to play with the animation that they're going with, so it's not just a loop that's playing. But if I could zoom in, I'd show you. So every step I take, the dog's paws are actually making the sound. I don't even know if you can hear that, the dog's paws or not, but it's there. Every time they touch the floor, the back ones and the front ones, they make that little pitter patter sound. So it just makes it made it a little bit better. So when his front paws hit the floor, it makes that sound, and when his back paws hit the floor, it makes that sound. It's hard to watch it and see what I'm talking about, but and even if you guys can hear it or not, I'm not sure. It is kind of low in the headset. Ooh, an ice smoothie. Oh, I need a fruit smoothie. Yeah, one of the slushies. Is that what you're talking about? They got a slushy. There's like slushy machines. Ice smoothie. I'd love to have a smoothie though, a fruit smoothie. That'd be great. Let's. Oh yeah, I was going to turn that music up and see what's going on. Why is it cutting out? So it's very low. It's like 3%. Turn it up to about 20. It'll be a little louder this time. Oh, I'm on the wrong portal. Yeah, it's continuing here in this portal, but it's getting reset on when I fall. Okay, I gotta check this portal, not yeah, there's the music that's playing in the background. Seems like something funky happens with my shadows up here. If you look up at the, so see when the dog jumps upwards, he goes up into that shadow. It's like darker on the ceiling up here. I thought that was a cool little effect. I'm proud of it. But the doggy has made it to the castle. Yay! Whee! Okay, yeah, see it every time I walk off, it keeps repeating the music. So that should be continuous instead of. So I need to go to this portal, the castle fall. I call them any place you can fall. I call it fall. Playback. Right here's the problem. Playback. So we need it to continue, not that. Now let's go check that, make sure that's okay. Desert smoothie. Hey, John the Goat, how's it going, man? Hopefully you're doing well. I am doing. I'm doing. I've been outside working for 3 weeks here. There we go. Now the music don't loop or don't reset. Okay. So let's go through a door. Let's come out over here. I'm making a Scooby-Doo sequence with a bunch of doors. Maybe. So it's going to be a puzzle sort of to get through the castle. So that was my plan anyway, to have a bunch of these doors. I wish you didn't have to bark to go through them, but it's the only way I could do it. Unfortunately. But I need to let the player know that somehow. It's like I need a sign that says bark to enter, you know. Maybe I'll just put a little bark to enter sign on the graphics, you know. So that, yeah, the music continues on. Can't go out that way. Whee. I like the music too. I paid for that music, by the way. Ow, I got a thing sticking out my foot. Hold on a second. I thought something was poking me. We can listen to the music for a second. I got a burr sticking out of my foot. Yeah, I paid for this music. It was like a few dollars. I have a teeny tiny little burr poking me right in the bottom of the foot. And I can't grab it. I need my tweezers. I paid for the music. There's like a bunch of free ones, but it's really hard to find the style that matches the game sometimes. And sometimes you find some for very cheap. And I like to support the artists that make these. This sounds like it was played with a MIDI device, like on a keyboard, maybe. I'll take free. I don't want to use AI. But yeah, I like to try to help. You know, I like to try to help people too, especially artists. We're maybe a dying breed here soon. By the time I'm 70, I doubt anybody will even be playing games like this. It'll be all AI generated, free, you know. Free AI generated game. I guess I'll have to learn AI to catch up with the times, huh? Just have it write the game for me. Sell it for like a couple pennies. Anyways. Let's go back and design some of the levels. Anyways, I wanted to make a Scooby-Doo style level. You know, you ever watched the Scooby-Doo cartoons? Where they're running back and forth through the different doors. They come in one place, go out another. That's my whole plan down here in this bottom. Anyway. Ashes maybe have a book that reads some vague statements and yeah. The barking can cause interactions. Yeah, I think I will too. I think I'll put that's the thing I have to do. That's what I did with my first game. I put an about on the title. So on the title screen, let's see, set this. Let's go in here. I still need to finish some things up on this too. There's a lot I need to finish. I've been busy. Been busy working on this. Busy working outside. Busy trying to pay my fine. And you know, yeah. See, I got credits. These don't do anything yet. But collectibles. I got load game, save game, or start game rather. I wanted to add probably an about or instructions, pretty much, like on how to play the game. And on the very first screen, or on the first level, I kinda have instructions. But it's for Xbox controller. It's hard to put a lot of stuff on the screen. Let's start this one up. Everybody's seen the first level. I did add a couple things. I added rain because in the story of the game, it's raining at the beginning of the game. And you're coming out of a thunderstorm. So I don't know how well you can see that rain coming down. And what's it called? Foley, I think, when you're creating sounds. So I made that sound by recording me frying potatoes. I was frying potatoes, that's what it was. So that's a frying sound that you hear, the oil frying, to make the rain sound. It stops raining here in a second. But you see the little controls at the bottom, left and right? You know, this just kind of shows the player what to do. And then over here, press A button to jump. But there's also keyboard controls too. It's WSAD. And spacebar barks. Q plays with the squeaky toy, and E farts. Good call, James. So I got the buttons. But yeah, I still need to add a screen to where here's his first squeaky toy. Pick that up. He's playing with it now. You can play with the squeaky toy. Press B. That's to pick up the squeaky toy. Those don't go away. So I don't know if you can tell what that is. It's the same digital pad, the D-pad, but you press it at an angle, and he'll crouch walk, hold down. It just means hold left and down at the same time, and he'll go into the crouch, the little crawl sort of. And obviously you can't get up there, so. And up here I have a whole screen pop up. Fall off the ledge, then jump to reach the area. So it's sort of a little image up here of the dog falling. When you get to a certain point, jump again, like that, and that's how you get up here. If you try to jump over there, you can't make it. It's a little bit of a thing. See, if I try to jump over there, just jumping, you have to fall off that ledge to be able to jump over there. And there's only a few spots where you have to do this at, but it comes in handy. Or push that lever. Hey, Kevin Cat Daddy. I don't know how to say it like that. I just picture Kevin with a beret on, you know, like smoking a cigar in a club or something. Cat Daddy. Anyways, that's how you get over there. But yeah, the little controls are on the screen, so that helps a little bit. Helps you play around with the controls and see what they do. A button, jump, left and right. You can also press up and jump too, up on the D-pad, and A. So both of these work. The controls are really weird in this engine. I can't put a start button, so it's weird. So if I'm playing the game, like if you press start to pause the game, you know, it doesn't work that way for some reason. I can't set it up for the start button to do anything. But I think that's something to do with the Steam overlay keys. The Steam overlay on the controls. If I press start or select, nothing happens. I have to use like the left bumper for the inventory on the keyboard, or you can return the game. But this pauses the game pretty much, and you can save and load. So there's a save function, and then return the game. That was very difficult to set up too. That took me weeks. And if I pause the game again here, go over here and load it. So it resets the game back to that state where you left off. It took me a long time to do all that. It's on the collectibles menu. You get the collectibles, shows you how many you have. There's at least 2 in each level, so quite a bit. I need to put a little B button right here too. Where it says back. I need to add the B button. That takes you back. Actually, A button takes you back too, I think. Oh no, it don't. Okay, just B button. Options. You got music. Turn the music down. Turn it off if you want to. That took a while to set up too, to figure out how to do that. Get the sounds. No more sounds. Hopefully nothing ever gets broken here. It did break a couple times. I had to figure out a different way to do it. Whee! But it is a fun game to play. It's going to be difficult a little bit. I hope it's not too difficult to where people just get mad and don't want to play it. But like the most difficult levels are the cliff levels where you have to go upwards. That's a pain in the butt. It's fun. It's still fun to do. And there are hidden squeaky toys that are, you can see them, but it's like, how do I get to that? It makes you guess for a minute. It makes you stop and look and say, how am I gonna get over there? Anyways, let's go back to the castle and we'll keep, let's design a little more of the level. Remember to like the stream, y'all. Thank you, Mama. Got the little egg emoji. I still want to redo the little chaps emoji. I don't know what to do though. Yet. It's not what I wanted it to be, so to speak. Oh. Let me see here. I got the channel. You guys can see them. I think I've showed them before, but where is that at? It's on my channel. Chaps. Yeah, here's the chaps. So this is the, yeah, but it didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. You can't see it hardly either. He's got little feet. It's got the, he's wearing chaps. The egg is. There's different shapes of it too. There's different things that happen. The egg cracks open and then you got a little face on here. But I don't know if I like that or not. I like the egg and the chaps. They're fine. They're kind of tiny. I'm trying to open it up right now. They're 48 by 48. But this is what YouTube shrinks them down to be. So you can see the little. There you go. There's your zoomed in version of it. He got his little boots on. He got his he's got the belt. So that's the chaps. And then the last one, you get like a year or whatever. It's got a face. I'm not completely happy with it because it's very difficult to see what it is. Way ahead of you, Mama. Let's see. He's making it now, Kevin. What are we doing here? Mama, hope you are doing well. He's making it now. Did I miss something? Kevin, hello. I hope you're doing well. I'm glad you did the bell sound to confirm the save and load. Yeah, that was the only way I could tell if it was saving and loading too. And unless you like for the game to load. But I wanted to make sound effects for the menu so that it's moving. And then I think that was a way for me to know that it was saving and loading at first. I'll bring up the menu. So you got the movement. The background's is a little hard to see at times. I was thinking about having a scroll drop down, but these are I may have a scroll up here and have it drop down when you go into this pause menu, because it can be a little difficult to see. I mean, it's still readable, but and this is the only font that I can use. It's like a free one, copyright free. I don't have to buy it and pay royalties or anything like that. I can use the game engine's font, but it looks horrible. Alright. Puppy doggy! Wee! Okay, so what do we want to do here? I gotta make this a little tricky. Tricky. It's tricky. I forgot the words. I forgot the words. Something about around the clock. It's tricky. It's tricky. Hey, James, thank you, man. Member for 4 months. Sweet. Yeah, see if that changes. Okay, you got a cracked egg, don't you? Yeah, it's a cracked egg. See, I'd like to have some type of sound that plays too. I'm gonna have to get a matter of fact, I might have a. Hold on a second. Let's give me a whoopee cushion or something. It's just play a big fart sound. Hold on a minute. Let me. I got a whistle thing here somewhere. I think. I'm digging through my drawers. You guys can see. There ain't nothing in here. Here's all my electronics. I got flash drives. I've got card readers. More flash drives. A dongle for taking pictures. SD micro, whatever. Lens cleaners, a mirror for I can shave. I actually have another mirror behind me. I got toothpicks. I'm looking for. There's a little whistle here somewhere. It's from one of those rubber chickens. I'll start blowing that thing every time somebody. That'd be annoying though, wouldn't it? I got lighters. We build campfires here. I've got toenail stuff, some tweezers, earrings. I never wear my earrings. I haven't worn earrings in forever, but they're in here. I got a dongle that I don't even know what it goes to. Is that what they're called? Dongles? I think it goes to a mouse. Crap. trying to find my whistle. Got my rechargeable double A's. Got my my other light. So there's a bunch of remotes for lights in case I lose that one. This one changes these lights over here. Anyways, I had a whistle somewhere. I don't see it. I thought it was in one of these drawers. I don't want to look too long. What is this? I gotta sneeze. Oh no. I'm stirring up dust. Uh-oh. Ta-da! Just hold that in and my head explodes. Whew, that was violent. Hurt my stomach. That should be a member only thing. What's this? Member only thing. Oh, my side hurts. What do we got here? Oh yeah, let me see what we got. Cocoa Mat. Nice, James. Thanks so much. Yeah, definitely. Thank you. And that helps a lot. You guys don't know how much that helps out here, cause it does. it helps a lot. Thank you. Bless you. Nose is all running now. It's about that time. It's 10 o'clock. It's time for my allergies. It's time for my allergies. Just let them all in here. I'll turn this on for a minute. Get it out of my system. Wake up. My eyes are all puffy and got snot running out of my nose. It's horrible. Oh, it feels good though. That breeze. It's nice and cool here tonight. Thank goodness. Let's see. Don't put out anything embarrassing. No. That's okay. That's what Mom said for her Mama said for the. Not him telling us every item in the drawer. Yeah, that's for the yeah. It's pretty much basic household crap. Pretty much. Oh, it feels so good. Oh, it's air conditioner. Turn it up. Can you guys hear me? I'm in a windstorm. No, turn it down. Oh, it feels so good though. Can't leave it on too long though. I'll get the sniffles. I wake up looking like a zombie. Yeah. This morning I did. My eyes are just so puffy. I had to put eye drops in. I had to take Benadryl. Well, not Benadryl. It's the allergy medicine. I forgot what it's called. Equal or something like that. Cheap Benadryl. I had to take that and that put me back asleep from like 9 to 5 o'clock this afternoon. I don't like taking medicine because it happens. But I felt awful. My eyes were just so itchy last night. We were outside most of the, outside messing around a lot. And it was horrible. After I got in here, my eyes were still itchy. Let's see. I went in and tried to work on my game a little bit yesterday. That's where I started making those doors. But we're gonna put a couple more doors somewhere. I want some doors to lead. You guys will be able to see this one. But I want some doors to lead you back to the entrance. Just because I'm a butthole. No. So I'm gonna put a door. You guys will see this one, but I won't show you too many more. So we're gonna have a door there. Why is that? Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, so this door is a trick. This is gonna take you right back to the beginning of the game. Some of these doors are gonna do that. It's a Scooby-Doo level. Yeah, I know. Camera's still on. So now you can't see where I put the door. But it's gonna be a Scooby-Doo level door. So we're gonna go to transitions and we're gonna make that door happen. Which is weird. So under this one, these are the doors. We're gonna add a new one, add a portal. It's gonna be called Reset Door. Or Castle Reset. Is that thunder I hear out there? I think that was thunder. Castle Reset. So I want to have a few of these. This will be the first one. Portal. We're gonna place it on the castle level. It's going to be on the portal level. There. This one's also going to be castle level. Actually, I don't need this one. I don't think. Oh yeah, I do too. I just don't need to go back. Okay. Castle. Am I hearing thunder? What is that? I think it's just wind blowing. Yeah, it's just wind. I'll take my headset off for a minute and see. And this one will be also on the portal level. Portals. Let's. Yeah, I can hear that wind blowing. Crazy. I need to move this. If I can find it. It's up here somewhere. There. Now you guys can actually see where I put the door. It doesn't matter though. It's fine. I don't want too many of them to be revealed, but this one's okay. You guys get to see me put the first one in here. I'll design a little bit of the level and then we'll move to something else other than the portals. So that one is, yeah, that one jumps us right back to the beginning. I need to find it though. Where is that? Where's our big red box at? Can't be that hard to find. There it is. There it is. And it doesn't need to be that big either, I don't think. Like how big are these? Well, I guess they're the same size though. Alright, well, it's fine. I need to do all this stuff though. Match. And then we need to make a transition. When you go from A to B, it fades to black for like, what was it, 20 milliseconds? It gives things enough time to catch up. And then we want the music to continue. I think that's it. Nope. No, I gotta go to the scene and place more doors, more door objects where they're supposed to be. That is in traps and platforms, traps and plats, I think. Or is it in objects? No, there it is. Okay. No, where are you going? Where are you going? Get back over there. Needs to go right about here somewhere. Actually, how big are these? Okay, I did those pretty big. Both of them same size? Yeah, kind of takes up the doorway. Alright. Now, these are offset a little bit, so. Like right there. And that is on the player layer, yep. Okay, let's go see if that door works. That farting dog could be the next Mario or Zelda. Yeah, you never know. I'd like to put other things in. And I know this is really old school style graphics, really, and that's okay. A lot of people love retro. Got turbo farts. I love retro games. Okay. So here's a door. Oh, where's this one go? Oh, takes you right back to the beginning. Oh, now. Oh, okay. So that's going to be the thing about this down here. And as you can see, I only have 2 layers of the castle, 2 floors. There's going to be let's see. Here's 1 floor. Then the second floor here. This other red line, and then there's going to be 1 above that. As a matter of fact, I can go ahead and add those in. I just need to grab them and copy them. I need to drag these on over too, so that the dog's not falling off the edge of the map. Let's go to tiles. We'll use our grabber here. Wait, we don't want to zoom out that far. I'll copy these and just paste them. Very easy. Okay, I need to close this a little bit more. It's raining outside a little bit. Yeah, retro is forever. Yeah, I think so. Retro will be forever, hopefully. Yeah, so we placed the walkable area here. I fell off the ledge earlier. That's what reminded me to do this. Okay, and some of these doors are going to take you up floors. It's going to have different floors is what I was trying to say. So I'm going to copy this. Hopefully my dog is not getting copied too. Let me go over here where there's just a blank space. Copy that. Copy. There we go. And we're going to go up 1. Actually, right here. Paste it again. This will be our next floor up here. Should be right around here somewhere. Keep pasting that. Zoom out. Oops, I was in way too far. This laptop lags when I'm working on this, so sometimes it goes too far when I'm trying to zoom. It's kind of a pain in the butt. I could do this a lot faster on the gaming laptop, but again, that one uses too much power. There we go. Okay. So there's our next couple floors, and then there's going to be probably about 1 more up here, maybe. Paste. How many is this? How many do we have? Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks up. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we got the floor. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then the floor. Oops. Come on, move it. There you go. So yeah, it'll be like that. That ended up perfect. Perfect spacing. Yay! Yay for perfect spacing. So this will be a lot like the pirate ship level with the different floors. You'll be able to see them. Most of them anyway. Okay. So there we go. Now let's go. Okay, I don't want the dog running off the edge of the map here. That's the reason I have this little section here. So we're going to put a wall up to there. I'm sure Mom. Oh, Mama, I ran into. You remember when you first played the demo? I don't know if she's still there. She can hear me, but you remember when you first played the demo and you fell through the ground somehow? I found out what it was. I actually did it. I repeated that bug. It was because of the portal that was under the ground didn't go all the way back. Anyways, there was a portal that Mama she fell and it like went. Yeah, okay. Remember that bug where you fell? And yeah, I actually did it and I fixed it. So it was on like it was on one of these first levels, but the thing that was going on was, so let's go to this portal fall for a second here. Like this red down here at the bottom, this is what the player touches when they fall through the floor, and it resets the player back over. I don't know how well you can see this, but here's the dog. So if the player falls down here and hits this red portal, the player is teleported back to here. And Mama somehow, she went underneath this. But what it was, the portal wasn't all the way over. So I can actually repeat it here. It was like this or something. And when Mama might have been trying to go back, she went underneath the map, I think. And but I fixed it on that level though, so it doesn't do that anymore. But that's the first time I got it to do that. I was messing around with it, but I'm glad I seen what was going on afterwards. So I think what Mama did was this. Yeah, like that. So now I'm underneath the, I can't do anything. I can't see the character. I don't get teleported, nothing. But I think that's what happened. But I found it on that level because this portal wasn't over far enough. I think even if it's like right here, it's not over far enough. I think I could still make my way through there. But I fixed it, and hopefully that does not happen anymore. I have to go through and like fine tune everything to make sure that nothing like that happens. Anyways, I started running the portals all the way across the entire map. In case you fall through anywhere, it resets you. Okay, so we got that door. Let's go to our scene and let's add in some floors. This is what I was wanting to do today. I like these background floors, background images. So this whole bottom section here is meant to be a basement. It's where you come in at. You're in the basement of the castle. There's going to be some doors and some things to run around under here. Ow, my finger. That's awesome. Hey, I appreciate the, looks like 11 people watching. That's awesome. Thank you very much for coming in. Very appreciate it. Let me make sure it's, okay, there we go. I wasn't even on live chat. It was on top messages the whole time. So if I missed anybody, I do apologize. I do. I promise. Oh, my stomach hurts. I ate rice and what else? I ate eggs this morning. Rice, but I don't think it's sitting too well. It's not sitting well. Anyways, we need to add some more floors up here. I don't know if I want to do this one just yet. I think I'm just going to do windows, like the bottom two or the basement floors. There's no dungeon in this castle. There's a princess that lives here, and she loves her puppy doggy. She loves her doggy. Okay, we got the windows, and then maybe these. Yeah, we can do that. So it'll be something like this. This was just I added these in because I was making the graphics at that moment, so that I could see what things look like when I place them up there. So there we go. We have. I don't even know if I want these or not. Not on the bottom two layers. These fancy things. The windows are okay. I think I'll do something else. I have a blank wall. Where's it? Here it is. We can do this one. I don't like that it's half pillars though. Do I have another, just a wall? Oh, this one's not. I do have a blank wall. That one's rounded. That's when I was making that door. I guess it's okay. I kind of get bugged about the half pillars sometimes, but it looks okay with the sash there. But then you see the pillars down below it. It's like, why aren't there pillars up here? But what's wrong with these pillars? It kind of looks like the wall pops in and out a little bit. And this will be okay. I don't want too much yet. I don't even know if I want windows. I don't think I do. So maybe I'll do this. Oh crap, it's lagging a little bit. I placed it in the wrong place. Undo. The potato laptop is almost too slow to do this. So we'll go ahead and place those, because I want those doors to be up here too. These bottom two. Yeah. Okay, let's just keep going with that across there. This is fine. Yeah. I might put an open spot here where you can fall down. Also, I have to get rid of these three. We'll put the more fancy stuff up top. It's fancy. It's fancy. It's a fancy. Thank you, James. Steady head. You got the little squirrel tether head. Yay! That's right. I would have to put like the old timers, the ones that have been here forever. I would have to put their own emojis. I have to make some of their own. Because the Mama Gamer's been here forever. Pokemon, Taterhead. Put him a little tater up there. I have to make them their own emojis someday. Yeah, it's so weird to see. I hate that it defaults to the yeah. It does. It goes to top chat. I'm sure that's for like bigger YouTube channels, you know. And I get the slow motion chat. Can you imagine being somebody like Markiplier? They wouldn't even be able to read the chat. You got however many people in watching them. It would be insane to try to catch anything of what somebody's saying. Honestly, I'd hate to be that big of a channel. I think I watched an interview on him one time, and he's like, it's hard. He's like, you can't really interact with all the fans, you know. That would be terrible. Let's see. And you know, some people probably have to have it on top chat. It's got so much chat rolling through, and I don't know if I would want to be that way. It would be difficult. I think Mama was talking about that one time too. She's like, you know, the channels are going to grow. The channels will grow, and then it'll be more difficult. So I'd say, yeah, Markiplier doesn't reach. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, it looks like the Matrix. I've been in one of his chats before. It was hard. It was just moving so fast you couldn't even catch anything. It would be difficult. I think I watched them play the Forest, Sons of the Forest. Yeah, I tried watching them until they killed Virginia, and I was like, okay, I'm out. They killed like the only character I wanted to see in there, the three-legged mutant lady. I was like, oh man. I was like, why'd you kill her for? She's awesome. Yeah, he doesn't hate that check, I'd say. I would say so. But it's like I would try to find a way. I would try to find a way to. I mean, he interacts with chat like talking to chat, but not an individual person. You know, it would be. I like to get her. I like to get to know everybody. And he's over 3 million followers, and his chat can be a blur sometimes. Yeah, it would be hard to catch what people were trying to say, or it would be. I guess I would have to apologize on like every stream. It's like, hey guys, sorry I can't catch all your, you know, if I was a big channel like that. Uh, I hate that I can't see all of the chat, but it would be difficult. Let's see here. Okay, I got those 2 floors. Now I want to break this up some, so I want to put some items and stuff in here. Some items, and of course I'm gonna do the doors different. I'm gonna do those off screen because I don't want to spoil anything. Like where I done spoiled the one here that leads you back to the entrance. Do we even have anything on this layer? What is this layer for? I can't remember. It's still a background. We got the windows. Window layer. Got the portals. Definitely need that one. Okay, here's some foreground stuff. I think this one was meant for stuff like that. So I don't want too much in the foreground. This should be renamed to foreground, by the way. Foreground 1. So let's rename this foreground 1. Anything in front of the player is a foreground. Well, in my game anyway. Oh, what the hell is this? What happened? No, don't delete it. Undo. Here, I'm trying to rename it. Rename foreground 1. Okay, there it is. Okay, we got foreground 0. That's all this stuff here. This stuff will be going up here too. I got to do that also. So let's grab that and go ahead and do it. This is the actual floor that you see. I'll copy it from here. Come up here. I don't need the bottom one because the bottom one is already there. Copy. I think it goes here. Paste. Yeah, there we go. Go up. Paste. So the level design is fairly easy once I get everything figured out how I want it to look. And I was thinking about cutting this piece of the floor out also. To make an extra drop down. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out later. So all we need is pretty much just to copy this on over, I guess. Otherwise, take forever. Zoom out. Zoom in. Zoom out. Zoom in. Oh, what am I singing? I'm singing the zoom in, zoom out song. Copy. I was talking about that car earlier, and hey, there's Snoop. I see Snoop. I'm back. Guess who's back? was talking about that car earlier. If you guys haven't seen it, it's in my little shorts in the Discord. And Mama was like, "Is that a real car?" I was like, "Yep." I was like, "Nope, it's a beast." It is a beast of a car, though. The guy's got the headlights. I don't really like that too much, the headlights, but it looks cool as heck. The guy took the headlights out of a Charger, and he put like turbos and the little LEDs around the turbos, and the thing's breathing fire. It's just awesome to look at. But yeah, it's a real car. The guy's been working on it for a while. So I'm going to copy this little piece and put in here. Zoom out a little. Paste. That's perfect. And we'll paste more down through here. There. We'll take these out as needed. And, whoops. Okay. One more time. There we go. And this is open floor. So we got that stuff complete. Let's go up to the main background. I don't want to really fill all these in just yet, but the bottom two floors are going to be the basement. It's a double-decker basement. Let's see what we got here. What kind of enemies are going to be? The level is your enemy. There's no enemies really. Nope, this is just a platformer. The level will be the enemy. I thought about that too. But I was like, well, I don't really want enemies with a dog game. I don't want the dog to be injured or anything. Not in this game anyway. So it's just a platformer. There are pirates and stuff, but they don't really do anything to you. One tries to reach and grab you, but he, yeah. For this game, no enemies. There is another game I got that will have enemies. Let's see here. What is going on here? Anyway. No, the level is your enemy on this game. It's hard enough with the levels. So this one, like I said, I wanted to make I'm going to make a version with the minigun too, probably. It'd be the Michael Bay version. There'll be explosions and yeah. Let's see here. Oh man, my stomach hurts. Was that a Dodge Demon? It looked like a Dodge Demon. It had the turbo headlights, and the flames were shooting out. They got the straight pipes out of the hood. Or I think it's the, yeah. It's awesome looking. It's a Dodge. It's a Scat Cat or whatever they're. But yeah, it's pretty much a Dodge Demon. It is cool. It was a cool little. I posted it in my shorts, or not my shorts, but just shorts that people share. It says share your shorts. I was watching that the other day. I was like, man, that's a pretty cool little car. Okay, why do we have? Didn't I just do this? Did I put that on the wrong layer? Nope. I thought I just. What did I do? I thought I just pasted a bunch of these in here. The background. Is it on foreground? It's on foreground. Yeah. This one. Yeah, I thought I just did these. I don't know. Let's do them again. Paste. It's supposed to be like this. I think it's where there's probably a couple of spaces missing. Nope. Okay, just that one. Alrighty. Yeah. Yeah, I had the pirates, yeah. They're not really enemies, they're just there. I was trying to make it as friendly on the dog as possible. And I didn't really want the dog to get injured. So I didn't they don't have an attack really. Right here's the ship level. Oops. No, not that level. This one. This one. So the levels themselves are difficult enough. Set a start screen. Yeah, they get the pirates in here. Get the her. This one he tries to attack you. You can knock them out, but other than that, that's about it. It's 10 o'clock, man. I'm already tired again. I don't know how. Keys. Got a little key. Go over here and open the cell door. And you got this pirate right here. Hello, sir. So, see, he tries to grab you, but he can't. This fart on. This fart knock him out. The game kind of plays in slow motion here because there's a lot going on. Did I ever fix these doors? No. I gotta fix these doors. The little cell doors. When you open it, it stays open for a second, and then it's supposed to go back to close, but it repeats itself. So maybe that's something else I can work on real quick. Let me go look at them now that I have a little more knowledge of what the heck I'm doing. Should be one up here called cell doors. I don't know if it's probably in objects. Here we go. S door, that's the ship doors. So it should be right here. Okay, so what happens is, let's get the sound effect. If it hits an attack detection, or if it, oh, maybe that's what I need to add. It's just going to 0. Let me find attack detection. Is it in here? Hit and attack detection, yeah. From all sides from the player. Player. Then it opens. Reset switches. Okay, this is where my problem is. There. This resets it. So I gotta take this out and put it up here actually. Cut. I think. Paste. Okay, that should work. I don't even think I need to do the hit points. I'm not sure. Or this, I mean. Let me take that one out for a minute. I think that was just it. I think that was it. I just need to put it here. Let me check them again. Check them again. It was resetting and then opening back up. So when they're closed, they're okay. They're just stationary there. Let me see. See what happens. It should just close. Yep. Hey, I fixed it. There we go. I did it. Fix the door. Picking up this key was a pain in my butt too. So you pick up the key and you'll notice up here there's nothing beside of the inventory. So picking that up and having that open this door along was very difficult. You kind of have to bark to interact with, yeah. I already told that. Come here, doggy. Ow. There you go. Fart on him. Fart on him, knock it out. Knock him out. So you got more pirates running around up here too. And Michael Bay. Michael Bay explosions. Whee! Sometimes that sound breaks my other sounds though. Which is weird. Turbo farts. Alright, anyways. I fixed it. Good. Save that. Let's see. Just remembered the power. Yeah. I had the minigun. Let me close this out for a second. Close project. I got this other thing up here I did. I don't know if it's still here. I might have deleted it. Is this it? No, this is the demo. No. This is okay. Yeah, this is the first game. So I wanted to put this one out there as a demo. To play. And not a demo, but yeah, I guess it'd be a demo. A free game. This is the one where I painted all these backgrounds in VR. Whee! And then you have this this skull over here. The skull's having issues. So I gotta go back through and okay, we got a sword. I got a sword here, gonna swing it. The skull is having issues. Yeah. And you can apparently get on top of the skull and I can't get back down. So you can see it's shooting things at me. See, my character's dead. All my hearts are gone, but he didn't die. He don't have a die animation. It's janky. I just have to hit you once. There you go. I can't jump and attack either, so that kind of sucks. I don't have all the animations done yet. There's a little bouncy slime. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. You go away. Leave me alone. Come on. There you go. I don't even know where this leads. Oh, now I got two. Alright. Whee! There's a pit. Okay, we're underground now. Anyways, this was the first game I was making. This is where I started to learn this engine, this game engine. I love the way the backgrounds move. It looks so awesome. Bethesda, yeah. Go work at Bethesda. This is a bit, like I said, it's a bit janky. So I did the animations and everything on live stream. I think it was, yeah. I painted the character in VR. And I painted all of the backgrounds. Now the backgrounds do have like layers over top of them though, so it looks like a real tree and the grass. I painted the grass and then I ended up using some photorealistic grass that I took pictures of. But all the backgrounds back here are hand painted in VR. Whee! It's like a Pitfall style game. Yeah, very good, Parallax. Parallax. I don't know how you say that. Parallax? Yeah, Parallax. Yeah, I like the way it moves. Get rid of the enemies. The attack animation was so hard to do. Like doing the animations myself. I did all these creature animations too. And the character animation. It's very janky. But it works, you know. I can't even crouch. I don't have a crouch. But man, it was taking forever, so I decided to put this one on hold. Wait till I get a bunch of assets painted, and then come back to it. But I think I'll just put it out there as a little free game, you know. I'll do a couple more levels. Get a dungeon level here. This is the last one I was working on. Let's see what it looks like. I don't think I liked it that much. Yeah, I was like, it's kind of okay, but not what I was looking for. With the way it was drawn, I guess. It still looks really flat. That was it. It's just this is the last thing I was painting on. That looks kind of cool though. Got a sword. I got something. I got a big spider crawling across my ceiling. That is a. Is it a wolf spider? What is it? Let me see what you are, buddy. You gotta go outside, you know. Ooh, I don't know what that is. I think it's another brown recluse. Okay, let me get the cup. So I know you guys can't see it, but it's up there, staring at me with all 8 eyes menacingly. It's like right up here. I don't want to touch it. That's a brown recluse. Okay, I gotta get my cup. I have a cup here. Okay, this one's got a lid too. Okay, buddy, you can't stay in here. I'm sorry. I like these things. This is good. Okay, little guy. Can I get you out of there without... Okay. Now I just gotta get him into the cup. Okay, he's climbing down. He's down. Put a lid on it, and we got him. Yeah. Hopefully he can't crawl out that little hole in the top. That'd be horrible. Here it is. I don't know if you can see him in there. Okay, he's moving all over the place. He's at the bottom there. Now he's at the top. Now he's at the bottom. He's fast. He's a fast one. Hey, this is right where my thumb's at. No. Okay, now he's up top again. He's up in that corner. There comes. There's a little spider. I don't know if you can see it through that or not. It's kind of right there. He's a fast little booger. These are no fun. That's just going around in circles. He's like, whee! All right, let's take him outside. I don't like to mess with spiders too much. There are a couple deadly ones out here, and that one pretty much eats your flesh with its poison. No fun. I don't need that happening. Woo wee! I'll be right back. I want to take him outside and let him go, and hopefully he don't find his way back in here. Or she, it might be a she. I'm getting old. I'm getting old. Nah, it wasn't that big. I've seen bigger. The sun spider is the one that freaks me out. They're so creepy looking. The camel spider. I don't know if anybody's ever seen those, but they're so creepy looking. Anyways, I didn't like the way this turned out. It kind of looks weird. I was working on it still, but you know, we'll get back into that. Let's close this out. And here's a project that will probably crash my computer. This thing. This is a farming game that I was messing around with, farming mechanics. It's very laggy because I'm digging up. Okay, no, you can't. You can barely see it here. You see little dude walking. So you can attack the ground, and you see the ground took damage there. So I attack it again and again. It breaks that block. The block falls down. But it is a little janky, as you can see. But you can mine all the blocks. Every one of these blocks is an individual object. I made Minecraft in pixel form, and it is so laggy. So anyway, so we can go down lower here, maybe. He's burying himself in the ground. There you go. I don't know if I can get down any lower. I should be able to. The game's like, I don't know what to do. But you see how laggy this is. It should be running really smooth. There you go. Oh god. I don't know what's happened. So yeah, I can mine all the blocks. But it is so slow. Even if I'm not streaming, it's slow as heck. I was like, okay, that I could never use this game engine to. I'm stuck. Now I'm stuck at a wall. I could never use this game engine to make this style of game with. It's just too much for it. But, you know, it was interesting to do. It was an interesting thing to learn how to do. And I'm okay with that. Jump. Whee! The dude's got some hops. Over here and mine a little bit. You're supposed to be able to go down. So I'm supposed to be able to go down lower than that. I don't know why he's not digging any lower. And a sword's the only thing I had to use at the time. As the animation, I mean. I would have put a pickaxe on there. Or something. Shovel. I don't know. And I think I fell down somewhere. Help! I can't breathe. I'm in the dirt. Somebody help me out there. Okay, we reset the game. But yeah, it works. It's a mechanic, but it would be hard to make a full game like this to where you had to dig down like Terraria or whatever. Yeah, it's not bad to learn. It's not a bad one to learn it. It's just it doesn't work well in this game engine. Each block has its own health. Each one of those little blocks that I'm crushing, they have 3 health, and then they crumble into like dirt. I was gonna make a whole system where you pick up the blocks and you can move them around. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool too. But you can see it just lags so horribly bad. And the only thing it is, here's the dirt block. It's got 3 phases. It's got the regular dirt, and then when you hit it a few times, or when you hit it, it changes to this animation, and then this animation, and then this animation, and then it gets destroyed. but there's so many objects on this scene that the computer can't handle it, or the game engine can't handle it, basically. You got stone. Each one of these are individual block. Even the dirt, you know. It's got like 39 of them. It can't do 39 of them. If I did a more narrow game, a more narrow level, maybe only like this wide over to here, instead of it being all the way. You see my laptop's even like, I can't do this. We gotta turn this off. It's just stuck on the hourglass scene now. It's got so much loaded into data that it can't. Okay, let's try to close this. If I didn't crash Pixel Game Maker. It might have crashed. Okay, I'm just gonna have to hard quit, I think. It's not even coming up here. Let me click it a couple times. No, okay. Well, we've crashed it. Good enough. We'll just stop it from there. Confirm. What time is it? It's 11. No, not the store page. I'm trying to launch it. Yeah, but that one lags way too much. Anyways, find home. Ugh. I was looking at some inventory systems. Also, with a couple of these game engine or these designs. This one, the item bag. Trying to learn how to make those a thing. And I'd like to do another 2D game before I switch on to like Unity or anything. Unity and stuff, they have their own code built in too, just like this. Unity and Unreal Engine. But my problem with those is it uses a lot of power. I would have to use the gaming laptop to be able to even run those. I can run Unity on here, probably. There's some games that run on Unity on this laptop, but it'd be a little difficult. Okay, so the bottom two layers. Okay, so we're gonna move up and go to layer 7 here. I think this is the 4th time I've gotten a membership. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Well, not at the stream. Yeah, that would be that would have been. Let's see, who did that pop up under? Was that Alien Sun? I seen James did one up there. But I didn't get to see if there was any. I think James did his membership. Let's see here. Yeah, I see James. Oh yeah, James did 10 also. James, let's see. Gifted. Let's see here. Taterhead got one. Lady Raven. Jose. Let's see. Poppy. Herman. Okay, yeah, I think that one was Alien Sun, maybe. Alien Sun did one. So yeah, Alien Sun. Yeah, that would be Alien Sun. Yeah, I think I gifted Dark Star. Okay. Yeah, I'm just doing a little bit of game design stuff for today. I'm on the potato laptop and it's slow, but yeah, it's working. Let's see. Let's put this window here. And then we're starting to get into the pretty levels of the castle. So we do the little statue, do the dog statues here, maybe. No. Let's do the sash. I guess it's a sash. Would that be a sash? Hanging down? Then we can do the doggy statues. And then we'll repeat this a little bit. So this would be the ground floor entrance or whatever. You see I looked at a castle over here to figure out, like, what the heck do I want to build in this? Anyways, just zoom out. I'm looking for that big open one. Yeah, I was thinking about this one. Let's put this over here maybe. You can see outside. There we go. And we'll go back to the doggy statue. Where you at? Zoom out. I can't see. Here it is. And then we'll go back to the sash, or it's just some type of decoration. I don't know what it is. I guess sash is somebody wears, isn't it? And then we'll go back to windows, or the window. I don't like for my levels to repeat too much, but unfortunately, you know, it's a 2D game. That should work. Let's zoom out, and we're gonna grab this whole thing. Just pretty much copy it. Well, actually, I don't need the window. Maybe that's where it restarts. Copy this and go over here and paste it. Come on, let's go. Right here. The potato laptop it's doing its job, but dang, a little rough. Do I have like 2 windows here? No. Okay. That works. Gotta put some foreground stuff in there, some furniture, tables, and chairs and whatnot. It's the foyer. I don't know what that is. Go in here and check it and see what everything's looking like. Hey, Papa Carl. Yeah, we can. I don't know if YouTube will show those or not, but it says handled by another mod. I think YouTube does it too. But it says, "What you doing, sexy? Big sexy." I was just working on my game a little bit, trying to. Okay, it kind of works. We got our Scooby-Doo level going on. I want to make it a little bit of a guessing game, which door you go in to make it upstairs. New arrivals! Papa Carl, Poppy the Man. Or hey man. I don't know why I can't show that. This is handled by another thing though. Show or hide. I'm assuming it's popped up there. This message was held for review. I guess because of the word sexy. I don't know. Let's add our, since both of these are basement levels, I want to add this dark sort of shadow on this level up here too. I do have a shadow level just for that. And all I gotta do is copy this all the way across and paste it up there. And move this out of the way. Oh man, it's a long level. Did I just hear a horn? Thought I heard a horn beep. Anyways, copy. Paste it right here. There you go. Just keep pasting it across through there until we get it all covered. I'm getting hungry again. Dang it. That sucks because the only foods I have here you have to cook. I have some fish sitting here in front of me, but I'm afraid to eat it. Every time I eat this pink salmon, it's 28 or something like that. But I've had issues with it. It gives me like an upset stomach, and I don't like eating it. I approved it. Okay, yeah, I think. Uh-oh, I'm buffering. I buffered there for a moment. Okay, now we got the shadow up there too.